12 Fractures by Pierce the Veil. Now, if there's like a super fan out there that understands Pierce the Veil more than I do, I don't understand the 12 Fractures title because it didn't say anything about 12 fractures. So if there's somebody that knows more about that than I do, then maybe you can inform me on what they were talking about. Alright, so today, guys, I'm going to be reacting to Pierce the Veil's 12 Fractures. It's from their new album, Jaws of Life. And I'm a fan of Pierce the Veil. Obviously, I'm not the biggest fan of them. Like, I don't know every single song. But I have quite a few of their songs on my playlist. So, I'm familiar with them, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm excited to listen to their new music. Let's get into it and let's see what they have to say.
Tell me if I were to smile now, in the dead of the dark, would it even exist? Or is it hard to tell? You treat me like a cheap motel sometimes, but nevertheless I was prepared to die for that thing in your chest. Fuck your money, I fantasize.
He said, I was willing to die for that thing in your chest. He said, screw your money. Basically, what he's saying is there's no materialistic thing or money or item that you can buy or purchase or obtain. He just wanted her for her heart, and he was willing to die for it.
About those nights you held me down and sewed your lips to mine.
Okay, the build up might be coming, but the music they put out that I listen to, like Bulletproof Love and what is it? Oh, I can't remember. It's Bulletproof Love, King for a Day, Belmont High, things like that. It's a lot more loud, and that might be coming in this song. But for right now, it seems very soft and slow, which I like. It sounds really good. But he's talking about right there. He's I miss the nights where your lips were sewn to mine when you'd hold me down, which I flipped the lyrics, but you understand what I'm trying to say. He's basically saying he misses the days when they would just lay in bed, snuggle up with each other, and spend time together. Basically, the memories that they had spending time together.
Now I miss that pain sometimes in the so cold life. There were shortcuts into heaven through your eyes. We emptied our wrists on the dotted line. Now I stay.
Ooh, so he said heaven is through your eyes. Basically, he's saying that he was, or not he. I apparently I can't speak. That she was like heaven to him. That she was where he went when he needed to feel safe. And right there, it got kind of grim. It got kind of dark, and it said, "We slit our wrist on the dotted line." It's basically saying, or no, let me. I don't want to steer you guys wrong. I want to get the lyrics right.
It's into heaven through your eyes. We emptied our wrists
Yeah.
on.
She said, we emptied our wrists on the dotted line, basically saying they were self inflicting wounds on themselves, which is not healthy, but please don't do that. I want everybody to be healthy, but they basically saying they were self inflicting wounds on their wrists.
On the dotted line. Now I stay on my side of the city of refuge.
said right there, no MTV, but thank God for THC. She's basically saying, I don't know if it's a woman or not. It could be someone else's voice just pitched differently, but I'm guessing it's a woman. I could be completely wrong, and if I am, you can correct me in the comments. But she's saying, thank God for THC, which basically means she's, well, I wouldn't say curing, but covering up her pain with like narcotics. Oh, narcotics. That's pills. With God, I can't speak. With weed, with marijuana, with whatever you want to call it. She's smoking to keep her feelings at bay, so she doesn't have to deal with the reality of what her life is. I think it's funny how, like, just before they were talking about covering up the pain with the smoking, but then they even then they say they flip it and say I miss the pain sometimes, and they put that into perspective because uh, when you go through a certain amount of things or so much trauma or so much heartache to a point where you either have to turn your emotions off to survive or either you're desensitized to everything. It's better to feel pain than to feel nothing because then you just feel empty.
There were shortcuts into heaven through your eyes.
So far, I'm a really big fan of this song. Like most of their other songs, like I said, that I listened to were very much higher paced and they were louder. But this is very smooth and melodic and flowy, and I like it a lot. It's very calming and soothing. It's I like it.
Yeah, I miss that pain sometimes.
The way he got high with his voice, and you could hear the pain in his voice, and the way it echoed off, really set the emotion for that line. I like that the way they affect the effect they put on his voice with that a lot. That was really cool. And then they layered the harmonies on top of the of each other, so it feels like there's a choir just coming up on that last line. Like if I rewind it just a little bit, just that part, and it rises up into like some kind of choir, and it sounds really cool. I like it a lot. The way they put this song together sounds really cool. And just to be clear, I am no professional in music production or music making. I'm just going off of what sounds good to my ear. It could be completely different for you.
There were shortcuts into heaven through your eyes.
There might be something else left. I don't want to miss anything, but there's only about 30 seconds left. So we'll see if there's anything left. I don't think there is, but we'll see.
Am I the taste that you watered down? Or am I the dust on your candy? You washed me off, then spit me out once I lost taste inside your mouth.
He basically said, "Am I a piece of candy with dust on it?" Because everybody's done the 5 second rule, but then you put it in your mouth and you realize there's a whole bunch of stuff on it and it's nasty. You spit it out. She's basically saying she used him and just spit him out when she was done with him. When she wasn't excited, when there was no flavor anymore, she was done. She spit him out. She left him alone. She left him. Just period. Left him. No.
If you're a college student,
Don't want to do that. Get that ad out of here. Anyways, yeah. That was I can't even remember the name of the song. Dadgum. Yeah, let's do this. 12 Fractures by Pierce the Veil. Now, if there's like a super fan out there that understands Pierce the Veil more than I do, I don't understand the 12 Fractures title because it didn't say anything about 12 Fractures. So if there's somebody that knows more about that than I do, then maybe you can inform me on what they were talking about. Just period, left him. No,
If you're a college student,
don't want to do that. Get that ad out of here. Anyways, yeah, that was I can't even remember the name of the song. Dadgum. Yeah, let's do this. Uh, 12 Fractures by Pierce the Veil. Now, if there's like a super fan out there that understands Pierce the Veil more than I do, I don't understand the 12 Fractures title because it didn't say anything about 12 Fractures. So if there's somebody that knows more about that than I do, then maybe you can inform me on what they were talking about. But yeah, this was 12 Fractures by Pierce the Veil, and it's definitely one that I might add to my playlist. And after this one, I'm gonna go through the rest of them and react to the whole album. And then Paramore just dropped the album too, and after I get done reacting to this whole album, I'm going to go through their whole album and react to that. I'm gonna try and stay on top of all the music, and I don't just react to or listen to one genre of music. Like I'll react to country, rap, rock, all kinds of genres. I'm a fan of all kinds of music. So if there's anything that you want me to react to or that you want my opinion on, just let me know in the comments and I'll get to it if I can or if it gets enough attention. Or if I just think it seems interesting, I'll get to it. But yeah, that was 12 Fractures by Pierce the Veil, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.